What's up, YouTube? We got something fresh and new for y'all this time around. We giving our top 5 most anticipated anime coming out later in 2021. As per this recording, none of these are out yet, but look to be promising to say the least. Let's get right to it, shall we?
Starting with K for Karma, we got Khalil.
Ooh. So first up, we're going to be talking about Demon Slayer and what to expect from season 2. The season 2 is going to pick up right after the events of the Demon Slayer movie that came out, which is so very popular for whatever reason. Basically, our main three, Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Mr. Boarhead Man, they're going to be... There it is. They're going to be tagging along with the Sound Hashira, Tengen Uzui, and a village, and they're going to get into the case of disappearing young women, and they're going to try to get to the bottom to see what's going on with all of that. So they will be incognito trying to get to the bottom of it. Hopefully it gets adapted very well, but I'm not exactly looking forward to that arc, to be honest with you.
Can you explain why? Or is it just spoiler territory?
That's I like.
Oh no, it's not spoiler territory.
No?
I really wasn't feeling it, to be honest. Maybe because I just don't like the Sound Hashira all that much, and maybe it was just a lot more sight gags than it was storytelling for the most part.
More visual.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like I said, maybe I didn't finish it. Yeah, I didn't finish the entire arc, so maybe it picks up after where I stopped reading. But I had to drop the arc. I was like, nah, no can do.
All right, so that's our first one. For the next one, we're going to A, which is Amari. What you got for us?
You're such a hater, bro. Come on. So the anime that is coming out this month that everybody's kind of been anticipating with is My Hero Academia season 5. When we finished, it's season 4 in April 2020. We left off with the really big battle between a much more stronger Nomu versus Endeavor, and then before that was also the battle between Overhaul and Deku, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people would remember was popping off for a good moment in time. Where we're going to be picking up now, or at least I think if My Hero, does the 24 episodes, I've been told that the first arc of it essentially is going to be Class 1A versus Class 1B, and them kind of having this, in a sense, a rematch of sorts. I'm not sure if it's a school festival fight or something like that, but that's going to be interesting. And then by the second arc, what I've been hearing, at least, it's supposedly that's where most people are going to be interested in. So I think you guys will also find that. It's supposed to be not My Hero Academia, but My Villain Academia. So the villains are going to be playing a really big part into the second arc of the season 5. And the trailer that's been released is showing a lot of focus on Deku. I think also when we left off in season 4, we got to kind of see Deku in like a shadowed state inside of his mind along with the other One for Alls. So that's going to be interesting. And then apparently there's supposed to be another movie coming out too. I'm pretty sure people saw that kind of roaming around. I'm not sure in fall or summer with new outfits for Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki. So that's going to be interesting to see too. But those are kind of my thoughts. I'm looking forward to it.
And if I may, one thing that I'm looking forward to in the Villains Academia, that'll be where Shigaraki becomes a man.
Yeah.
If you read the manga, you'll know he becomes a man.
He surely does.
And that's all I have to say about
clap,
that.
Though.
I hear the hand clap, so
right.
I'm gonna take your word on it.
Right, enough said.
Yeah, that's enough said. But with that one, we're gonna move on to our next one with the R in Karma. Ruben, go ahead, take it away. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, so our next anime we got for most anticipated for this year is Shield Hero, that I'm really looking forward to, because I think out of all of us here, I'm the only one that read the manga. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, I do believe so.
Yep.
I didn't.
Yeah. So I know what happened after where it left off at, but I'm not entirely sure if they're gonna follow it directly. Either way, it is still good after the fact. It's not as as interesting, because like the world is more so on like now Fumi's side now, as we see. But it is gonna be nice for people, especially that didn't read the manga, to see like the dude at the end. We saw that somebody went to the same slave trader that now Fumi went to when he bought Raftalia. You get to see who that is next season. But we've all seen this first season. It was really nice. Naofumi, had his whole resolution, and now he's going to go into. It's going to continue into the part with the enemy, the main enemies he was fighting, which was, I think her name was Glass. I
Yes,
want to
an
say
interesting
the
name. They did have some
yeah,
weird
the
names.
chick. And he, when he realized that she was fighting for her own world and not just, not just some enemy, which is why Naofumi didn't kill her, and then they're gonna dive deeper into that. So
Okay.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. It should be nice. It should be nice. I hope they, can implement it well. But with the way the manga's going, I think we got something to look forward to.
Good to hear. Good to hear indeed.
All right, bet. So next we have the
You.
M in Karma, which would be me. And for mine, we have for number 4, we have Vinland Saga. So in Vinland Saga season 2, they're going to be starting off with Thorfinn on his journey without someone, one of the main characters in the first season, if you haven't seen it. And in this story, we don't really know too much of it so far. So far, it's supposed to be released in April 2021. And it looks like, from what I've seen, the little still shot pictures, that Thorfinn is a slave. Don't know how they got there. I may be wrong, but Thorfinn does look like a slave to me. So we get to embark with Thorfinn on his new journey and to see where that all goes, because we know that he's not going to stay like that for long if that's actually what happened. But we get to see I think they're Scandinavians. I don't know. We get to embark on the journey with Thorfinn in the rest of his journey throughout Vinland.
Right. I was about to say, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, was it towards the end when, we had that important character not be there anymore? He kind of lost it, in a sense, like his purpose.
Yeah, he kind of.
So maybe
he
that's
lost his purpose, and we see him get on a boat.
Exactly. So that maybe somewhere in between we'll get some information on how that came about. I'm looking forward to it, though.
Yeah, for sure. I know the first season contained about 54 episodes from the manga. So, and it's confirmed that season 2 is going to contain 55 episodes from the manga. So, as long as they continue to follow the manga from start to finish, this manga's long, so we're in for a ride.
But the Viking era is always nice anyway, so you
Yeah,
can expect action.
And before we head to our last most anticipated anime/manga, I want to go through some honorable mentions that we have. So we have The Record of Ragnarok. The manga is finally getting an anime. Shaman King, an old, from what I've understood, an old anime is coming and getting redone, and it's going to be on Netflix. Shaman King 2021. There's a lot of hype behind that one. Then Eden Zero is also coming out. So guys need anything else to watch, check those out. But we'll head to our last person, which is the last A in Karma, and you can close this out.
And for our last one, we're going to be talking about Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is expected to come out in November of this year, hopefully. It's pretty much about our main character, Denji, who had an improvised adolescence, who was able to escape his adolescence by fusing with his chainsaw dog and becoming a public devil hunter. I feel like this season will be good, and then they also doing a part 2 of the manga at the same time. So I think this is going to be really good. I honestly think that you should read it before it comes out, because it's a really good read also. I think Chainsaw Man, hopefully it's animated well, and it's they don't skip a whole lot of stuff, but I think this is going to be really good.
Right, because apparently it's supposed to be done by also Studio Mappa, right?
Studio Mappa.
Yeah, so hopefully they keep that gritty, that raw,
Right, because I think Jujutsu Kaisen's going to be ending soon. We know Attack on Titan's going to be ending soon, so hopefully they'll be able to put a lot of their time to, make it Chainsaw Man look as good as Jujutsu Kaisen has from beginning to end.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be really good.
Yeah, out of all of these, this one is the only one that I'm not sure if it'll actually make the 2021 cut, but as long as we get it soon, I think this one it's in good hands, so we should definitely expect a lot from this one. And all the manga pictures are all real nice and gritty, so Mappa's, like Amari said, their plate isn't as full, so they should be able to keep this one exactly how it is in the manga. They're good for it.
Yep.
But that kind of concludes our top 5 most anticipated animes coming out this year. If you guys have any top 5s you guys want us to go through, or any other animes that y'all think that people should be aware of before they come out, or mangas, let us know in the comment section below, and we'll check you guys out on the next video. Peace.